And it isn't just wrong one time. This guy does this all the time.
2042. Well, no, that's not the way markets work. No. Past results are not indicative of future. Past performance is not indicative of future results. So,
unless he's saying it, and then you can only look at it his way, right? Well, that's basically what it is, and he doesn't seem to understand where he fits in this whole model. And it's not a good look from over here.
I'm telling you, protect yourself.
Wait a minute. Oh, look at this. What if it doesn't go down and it keeps going up and it gets up to here? What's he going to say again? Get out, get out. Well, fuck, how many times you got to get out? If you're out once, you got to get in to get back out. And can you imagine just missing all that? And then he's going to go 1, 2, 3. Little fake out deke, whatever. 1, 2, 3. Okay, get short now. Yeah, that's that changing history. That's rewriting history. Because you look at this, if he's a trend line guy, well, shouldn't this go up here? Something maybe? I don't know. I mean, I don't have the stories he does. I'm not that creative. My algos don't work like that. But can you imagine? And then it drops, and he's going to go, I'm such a hero. Yeah. You got people short down here. All right, you're not much of a hero. It was just all pain and very little to no gain. And by the way, you know that's how this guy works. This is why he's never going to get back to his previous glory that evidently was accidental. Because I got to tell you, whatever algorithm or idea you think, the market is going to allow you to be right for a hell of a long time and convince you that you do have it. And then you're going to find out one day, yeah, I never did. The market was just allowing me working the way I needed it to work for me to make a lot of money before it all went south. And then it will, trust me, that glory is gone. That glory will be gone. You're not getting that back. So don't kid yourself. So this is another classic example of how this guy, if the S&P did continue to go up to here, miraculous as it might be, he'd just rewrite the whole history and just forget about all the beatdown you got there. And well, evidently you should have waited to here, right? But of course he wasn't saying that here. It's just all revisionist history, which is why it's tough to write an algo to take all of this stuff into effect, because you're constantly rewriting history, and you can't do that as a trader. You've only got one direction, and it's forward.
NASDAQ, same thing. Okay, this is going to correct.
Okay, he said NASDAQ, but he meant the SPX.
So I can only do so much for you. I'll come out.
Yeah, thanks. Try to do less. Try to do less for people. All you did is scare them out. All you're constantly doing is scaring them out. It can't go higher because of this, and then it does. And then it's you wait. Oh, you wait. And then it's, you got lucky. Well, maybe so, but all you have to do is put a position on, put a stop in, and, your success long term, because your success is, correct, not one trade. So I'm not picking on him just because of one trade. It's the whole thought process that's completely wrong, and there's no thought process going into this. Not anything that's worth a damn. But if you're able to test this stuff, you will be able to test if what you believe is mathematically sound or not. And if it's not, don't do it. Don't do it. And that's what he never does. He just continues to believe he must be right, because he will pick this trade or that trade and say, see, I'm right. And just forget about, just wholesale, really, really bad decisions and bad ideas based off his vague hunches and feelings. Not a way to trade, folks.
I'm making these kind of videos on YouTube frequently. Just be really, 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 really careful. It doesn't look good. Okay? I'll just leave it at that. And if you think that we're off, to new all-time highs and everything is great, don't worry about it, everything's good. I want to remind you, 3 years ago, look what happened, right? You had bear market rallies. They all resulted to lower lows. Okay? We haven't even begun. We haven't even begun to start now.
What are you talking about? That was a nice pullback. That's the nice thing you want to see to buy. And did pullbacks look like this? Well, yeah. Down, up, down, up, down, up. I got to tell you, being short is far more harrowing to me than being long, because long term the market is a growth function. So even if you're a buy and holder of a quality index, you're going to be fine. Yeah, you don't want to, take the 25%, beat down that you might take. But again, you're going to beat this guy, right? So they always look like this. What is new there? And by the way, if you're long and it started losing too much and you're short and you stop out, nothing precludes you from going short. And this is where I will show you. I know we had the SPX back here, and he's telling you to get out, get out, get out, get out. Now here's the funny thing. I've showed you this in the last video, but I'm going to show you here. Okay, by the way, let's just reiterate. Let's go over this. We were long the ES in 2024, and our 2025 loss that you had seen in my videos for the ES, that was in 25, so I included it in 25, even though the long, started in 24. Okay, from there, I showed you this before. I'm going to show you again. From there, we got a short. We left a lot on the table. Did we eventually catch the short? Yes. Did it not go down, up, gap, gap? Horrible, by the way. This is not a nice thing to trade. So when Nick was talking about this, I don't see too many gaps here. That was fairly well organized. This was not. We still managed to catch a short. And by the way, this is what I want to get to. You see this blue arrow? We got this trade Thursday, May 1st. Now listen, I may be a day or two out, but here's the point. My algo got us long the very day. And listen, my members can prove this. They can come and out themselves and write something if they want on my video here. I don't talk about who my traders are. Their security of who they are is safe with me. Whether you're a current member, former member, I don't care. Your personal security and anonymity is key with me. It doesn't matter what happens. So you can out yourself if you want. My members can confirm or deny this. I don't care. Do your thing. On or about May 1st, when this guy was telling you, get the fuck out, my algo goes, hey, this looks like we're going to go higher. And it did. Now, does one trade mean anything? No. But here is the point. And I think this video is getting pretty long. I'm going to leave on this, folks. My algo was literally doing the opposite of Mr. Vague hunch and feeling. And the reason why my algo does the opposite is it has tested mathematically, statistically, and it literally came to the exact opposite conclusion of this guy on or about the same day. And, well, you can see here, I'm not hiding anything. This dashed line was our entry long on or about May 1st. And we're currently, hey, can I move this now? Can I move this now? I'm just going to move this right here. It's going to move around because we're still in the trade. All right. And you can actually see my stop. I don't care. It's not like anybody at this point is going to get long based off a trade that, we're already in and long. Was there any need to get out? No, hardly. And matter of fact, the way my algo looked at it statistically, because it does crunch numbers and patterns, and it gives me a probability, a good probability, that it's actually going higher, not lower. This is why I love this video, because it's a direct refute of how this guy thinks. And I did not know it because I didn't see this video on May 1st. I don't follow that much, this clown. And I didn't realize that we were long the S&P on the day, plus or minus a day. Anyway, that he was saying, you got to get out. The market's going lower. It's going to spin over. So we didn't even get the benefit of being long from lower. We literally went long the day. And what is this thing now up? 9%? The S&P might be a little less than the NASDAQ, but I think the NASDAQ is 8 or 9%. So maybe something less than that, but still in it. So as a matter of fact, after we got long on the 1st, by the time you hit May 8th, we were never underwater again. So we're going on a month of straight up. The exact opposite of this guy. Now, again, just to reiterate, is it just comparing one trade to one trade? No. So if you think it is, it's not. I could give a shit. We could have just as easily rolled over and lost money there. What would he have done? Stopped out. And then the algo would have been hunting for the next level for a long or a short. It doesn't care. What I'm getting at is the very fact that I actually have a statistically driven algo, which also gives you the best position sizes based on the drawdown you're willing to take. And I give my guys all that information so they can, they can choose their level of dollar risk that they want based on whatever criteria they have. But all I'm going to do is run my algo as traded, as you've seen. That's what I call it, as traded. You see the results as traded. The ones I suggest, the position and the size and the direction for my members. And you can see this is a direct refute of what he's doing. This learned algorithm took along when this guy was saying panic, you can't win, you know, everything, and it's a winner. And would this repeat itself more often than not? Yes, and that's the point. The reason why is he's got nothing going on here but his feeling that this, that, or the other thing, where my algorithm actually has a mathematical process that goes through these things and took the exact opposite position. Does it surprise me that my algorithm is taking opposite positions to most traders? No. And that's why most traders, including this guy here, are losers. And I could show you this time and time and time again based off of his market calls. How many times we are in the opposite position of this guy. And don't fear these types of drawdowns because our algo has that covered as well. You see two examples here, and I can show you many more. It's not just one or two trades, it's an entire process. An algorithm that knows what it's doing. And by knows what it's doing, I simply mean it's got the statistics on its side. It doesn't run against statistics. People like this run against statistics, and they seem completely oblivious to it. And I'll finish with this. I didn't mean to offer this half-price sale till the end of June 2025 to just Minethis1 traders. You folks probably need it the most. Don't get me wrong. It was my fault, my bad. This is open to anyone and everyone. If you're a Mike Norman trader, and I don't even know what the hell that is because he just talks on a video every freaking day, never shows you anything. Everything is an exception to his ridiculous childish rule, which many people have done the numbers on and crunched, and they recognize you can't trade off of fiscal flows. It's a friggin' joke. Okay, I've known this forever. Tons of people also know this too because they've done the work. And so this is open to Mike Norman traders because you people are, as equally lost as Nicky Boy here at Real Macro. It's open to them. It's open to, past Patreon members as well. No judgment here. If you came and you left for whatever reason, you weren't comfortable with it, and normally that's what's going to happen. If someone shows up, they show up for a month, and then they just can't take what the algo requires of them, and it's, I can't help you. I can't help you. Maybe you're just not cut out for this type of trading, which is generally what I say to people. They just can't take letting go of the wheel and letting a better driver take the wheel, because you're not in control and you just feel like you need to be in control because it looks out of control. Listen, it's open to those folks too. If you've left for that reason or any other reason, it's open for you too. I don't care. It's a judgment-free zone. What we want here is to help people, and I can help people. Doesn't mean we always win. Doesn't mean every year is shaping up. Like this year looks like it's shaping up. Who knows? Final nail hasn't been stuck in the coffin of 2025 yet, but it's looking pretty damn good. I'm fairly confident we're going to have a decent year. And we have far more decent years than any type of bad years. So that offer, I didn't mean to pigeonhole just, Minethis1 investors and traders that really need the help. No. It's open to anyone and everyone. Go over there, find my email, hit me up. We'll get you going. Guess you got about 25 days left. All right, see you then.